Worrying is a waste of time. It doesn't change anything. It just messes with your mind and steals your happiness. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to live a stress-free life in a way most people don't.
Seeking inspiration, needing motivation. Nina Cola is the one. Sharing tips to cope, bringing joy and hope. Nina Cola for battles won. Nina Cola is the one.
Hi, my friends. I am Lena Cola. I work as an analyst, a specialist, and I'm a prospective social worker. On this channel, I speak on issues affecting humanity as well as to motivate and inspire you at the highest level. If those are things that you love, please subscribe to my channel and comment below to introduce yourself. Click that notification bell to alert you every time I upload a new video. Thank you. You don't have to control your thoughts. You have to let them stop controlling you. The first step in living a stress-free life is to stop overanalyzing imaginary things, those situations that haven't even happened yet. It's easy to spend time in the world of worst-case scenarios. First thing is to know what a worst-case scenario is, and then it won't surprise you when it actually happens. And second, if you know what the worst-case scenario is, you can try to do everything to prevent this from ever happening. Here are some questions to ask yourself. Does it make you feel better? Does it make you want to leap out of bed to face the day? And does it bring you joy and happiness? I used to do this one a lot, number 2, and it's to take on other people's problem. Stop taking on other people's problem. The whole advantage of other people having problems is that they are not yours. When you frequently take on other people's problems, you get in the habit of enabling. Do you know what I mean? Because they know you will listen, because they know you will try to help, they will always come to you and you allow it. This, you have to put a stop to, my friend. Let's define enabling for a second. Enabling is the heart of continuing to take on other people's problems and not allowing them to be responsible for their own problems and issues. It is very important to get other people to fix their own problems, because if you keep fixing it, then they will never know how to fix their problems. You'll be doing a great service if you empower and encourage others to take responsibility for their own lives and not taking it for them. Number 3 is to stop living in the past. Stop living in the past. Stop living in the future. Live for now. A lot of people just worry about what tomorrow will be, worry about the bills being paid, worry about the school fee being paid, worry about the rent being paid. Live for now. I can tell you, 90% of the things that you worry about really never happen. You worry about homelessness, but you have a home. So what you need to do is to think about what the situation is presently and try to work towards making things better so you can address the problem at hand. Being in the present moment means being in your body and in your feelings. Don't worry about what yesterday was. Things that are already gone, you are worrying about it. I spoke to a lady recently and she separated from her husband like 20 years ago, and she is still living in the moment of the breakup. She's still worrying about what things could have been with both of them and their children together. No, move forward. Move forward from that phase and live in your current situation, and you will be stress-free. Number 4 is to stop worrying about what you don't have and look at what you have at the moment. The easiest way to focus on what you don't have is to stop focusing on the television commercials. Marketing, my friends, teach us what we don't have. And remember that they spend millions campaigning to show us what we really don't have. And that is not the most important thing. Just focus on what you have at the moment. My mother used to tell me to focus on what I have. She said, do without until you are in a position to get what you really want. And that is a solid advice that I have lived with for most of my life. Number 5 is very important. All of them are important, but number 5, just stop surrounding yourself with people who don't make you happy. Leave them behind and move forward. Move to greater heights. Find people who can make your world a better place. So find people who get you. Find people who see you clearly. Find people who accept you for your flaws. Find people who are able to lift you up out of the miry clay. Well, that is the Lord's work anyway. But find people who are able to push you towards greatness, push you towards your goals, towards being a better version of yourself. Why are you compromising, spending time and investing in people who don't make you happy? Ask yourself that question. Why do you do it? Why do you continue to do it? Do you not believe in yourself? Do you not believe you're worthy? I can assure you that you are worthy. You are special. You are important. So find people who think highly of you. Find people who want to lift you up. And people who want to make you a better person. Number 6 is to stop working at a job that you see no future in. Stop working at a job that does not have your interest and your future at heart. Stop working at that job if you have to complain about it every day to your friends and family. Stop working at a job if you are unhappy at work and if you're despondent to go to work. Stop working at that job. I realize that most people spend time working than sleeping. And most people work 40 to 80 hours per week. Is that so? And to stay in a place giving so much of your time when it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't elevate your life, you don't see a future from it, it doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't make any sense. It's not very helpful to you. So working a job that you're happy in is a significant investment. How about being self-employed? Maybe you're not able to go to that route. Just find something that makes you happy and you'll never work a day in your life. Number 7, stop taking on more than you can handle. Busyness is an addiction and slowing down can be terrifying, but slowing down will actually allow you to see that you have feelings. It will allow you to feel those feelings. Slow down. Slow down. Take some time to breathe, to inhale and exhale. Take some time for yourself, for personal care. At the end of the day, if it's a job that you're so busy at, then they will replace you with someone else the very next day or the next week or the next month. And your name will occasionally be called. So slow down. Slow down. Take it easy. Feel your feelings. And exhale. Number 8 is to stop holding on to grudges. Let them go. Let the anger go. Let it go. It took me 20 years of my adult life or more to realize that I'm holding on to grudges and anger. And lucky for you, you can learn vicariously from me that you need to let it go so that you can heal. Let it go so that you can live free in your mind. Let it go and forgive what happened to you in the past. Remember, I spoke about not living in the past, live in the now. So if somebody hurts you, or an auntie or an uncle or a cousin or whoever it is hurt you, or mommy or daddy hurt you 20 years ago, let it go. Forgive them. Have your limits, set your limits, and know that you're worth it, right? And once you let go of that, the anger, once you let go of the grudges that you're holding inside, and you'll realize that you are living so much more happier, and you are free within yourself. So learn vicariously from me that it is not a good thing, and you need to move on past the past. So I'm going to make this my final advice, or my final point is to stop complaining about the things you can't change. There are always going to be people who are elected that you don't like. They're always going to hire a manager that you don't like. They're always going to be taxes that you can't pay or you don't want to pay. And there are always going to be people in the left-hand lane that won't move out of the way. And there are always going to be people who drive out on you and then slow down in front of you as if it's okay. And there's always going to be a person in front of you at the checkout line who won't stop chatting with the clerk. So you have to decide that you won't worry about what you can't change. You won't get riled up and angry about things that you can't change. The great benefit of being a human is that we get to benefit from all life has to offer us, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And to live a stress-free life is to learn to deal with this fact that life is going to hand us what? Lemons. Can you make some lemonade and put some honey in it? And you move on. Drink it down. And hand some to your neighbor. Dwelling on frustrations with people, places, time, and situations that you can't fix is only going to drag you down. It'll drag you down right in the mud. And maybe you'll become a tough mudder at that time, right? But then you'll learn to wash yourself off. But you don't have to get to that point. Just don't worry about things, people, places, bills. Try to be different. Try that. I can assure you, I personally, my friends, my family wonder how I do it. I survive in the worst of situations. This is what I live by. I never worry about anything that I can't change. Instead, you know what I do? And you may not like it, but I pray. It's okay if you meditate. It's okay if you want to run up a hill, you know, or down a hill, or scoot down the steepest hill in the world, right? But what I do is I live on my knees. I pray, and when I pray, I can see clearly. And if you watch a lot of my videos, I will tell you that I write my thoughts down, and I'll see how best to handle my life, how best to handle situations. And if I can't do it myself, that's the time I will reach out to someone to give me a little lift. And thank goodness for the amazing friends that I have in my life, an amazing fiance that I have in my life that will help me up when I can't manage, because I have those moments too. But guess what? I'm here to share with you and to let you know that I believe in you. I believe in you. Your situation cannot be too terrible that it cannot be fixed. It cannot be too terrible that you cannot rise up out of the ashes, out of the slumber like a phoenix. No, it's not that terrible. Or let's just say if it's that terrible, then you can slowly do something about it by reaching out. There are people willing to listen to you, willing to talk to you about the situation to make you better. All right? So know that I'm not a medical doctor or anything, but I am just a simple human being who have gone through over 10 years of depression, and I push every day. And while it wasn't in the advanced stages, I pushed myself and tried every single way, along with prayer, along with exercise, along with proper diet, along with moving some friends that don't belong out of my life, and setting up myself for greater things. I got out of depression, and thank God I didn't have to hurt myself. But I'm here today to share these things with you to make your life a little bit better. With that said, thank you so much for watching. And please know that there's more amazing content on the way. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you'll get all my videos. And take good care.